Hello stylers, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today's video is where I take 3 men's button-up tops and I refashion them and restyle them to something new and different and unique. Something that is very popular and trendy now on the runways and in magazines. The reconstructing, deconstructing of the traditional man's button-up. So if you're interested in see how I reconstructed and refashion these 3 man button-ups, then stay tuned. So the first one here is this beautiful jade blue, almost jewel tone blue, that have these large oversized cufflinks that you can fold over. They have this nice detail on the cufflinks as well as the wide collar. I really love this one, but I can't button it up all the way because of my butt and hips. It's a stop. I'm going to seam rip the sides open so that I can have that split look, so that it can fit me better. I can button it all the way up but still not be too tight around my stomach area. And that's all I'm going to do for this particular shirt. Okay, once I marked out exactly where I want the splits to end and hit on me, I am going to do the busy work of a seam rip in the sides. And I'm going to only seam rip up to the point where I marked it. And you can see here I marked where I want the seam rip to end, and I just pinned the sides together. I folded in half and pinned it together so that I can get the sides even on, I can get the splits even on both sides. And this one is pretty much simple. It's easy. You're just making room for your butt and your gut to fit into this shirt. I really like this shirt. I was so happy to find this. I found this in Savers for like I want to say $7-8, and it was half off that day. So, and once I finish that, I am just going to do a stay stitch along the bottom all the way up to the split where it splits, and I'm just going to do a pivot turn and do a back stitch coming down the other side, and I'm going to do that on both sides of the shirt. And with this particular shirt, you're done. So I made these cufflinks, pearl cufflinks, along with these lipstick collar clips, or pins as they're like to call. So I had these little lipsticks and lips from this charm earring set that my friend gave me. I knew I would never wear it as earrings, but I like the charms. So I'm taking a small little bead and I'm attaching it to the back side of the lipstick and the lips, so that it can act as an anchor, so that I can put a jump ring, and then from the jump ring I can attach a button to act as almost like cufflinks to go into the buttonhole that's on the collar. Oh, and this shirt did not come with a buttonhole. I created a buttonhole in the collar, and the footage for that is terrible, so I didn't show it, so I apologize. But you can look up on YouTube. I'll try to leave links below on how to create a buttonhole collar. So what I'm doing right now is taking a button and I'm inserting a jump ring through the button. Once I insert the jump ring through the holes of the button, I'm going to attach it to the bead that's on the back of the charm. And once I do that, I'm going to measure out some chains, and I'm going to make one longer than the other so I can have that nice layer look. And then the charm itself has its own little chain from where it comes from the earrings. And I'm going to attach a jump ring to the end of the chain and then to the end of the charm. And you would just attach these to the collar like you would do cufflinks. And here I am styling with my favorite skirt from Melissa McCarthy. I just want to show you guys how the side split look. I would of course wear this with a pair of jeans or slacks for a more business casual look, and you can still have that very refined dress up, button up look, but you have the fun and versatility of the splits on the side. And then of course, I like how this is versatile. I can also tuck it inside of a skirt or a pair of pants, a pair of slacks. Again, all the way professional look. The next shirt is this tealish green man's button-up. This one is a little bit more looser on me, so I have a little bit more room to work with, and it doesn't have the large exaggerated cuffs. So right now you can see I am just marking in the front where I wanted to hit, where I kind of get that crop look. I wanted to curve around my body and go down and kind of have like a coattail or a tuxedo jacket look. I got the idea from this picture here on an episode of The Bold Type. This is Kat, and I really became obsessed with this shirt. I thought it was so dope, so cool. I am taking my chalk and I am just roughly marking out exactly where I want the curve and the crop to hit me as it tapers down into the back. So you can see me here. I am just laying out the shirt and seeing how everything look. I am going to take a ruler and my curve, my French curve ruler, and I'm just gonna mark off exactly where I want it to hit me and just give it a nice, more clean look, so it has a more flush look, because you know the drawing a little bit more ragged. I need a dress form. I need a dress form that is soon to come. I plan. Would you guys like to see me create a dress form? This is something you guys like to see. Anywho. You can see me here just cleaning it off on the sides so I can have like a nice even cut. At first I had it blunt where it was straight and then it veered off, but I go back and fix it up so it's more of a curve. And then I take that piece that I cut out from the first half of the shirt and I use that, lining it up with the half that's still remaining, and I use that as my template to cut out the second half of the shirt. Again, you can see where I had it just kind of blunt straight across and then it just veers off. After trying it on, I didn't like that, so I went back and fixed the curve. So after I tried it on a few times and see how I like it, see how I was finally happy with the look. I am going to do a simple hem and tuck, roll and tuck hem. And I'm just going to do a simple straight stitch down along the bottom hem of the shirt. And with this one, you are done, stylists. Again, another easy one. You can have that curve flowing up or around. You could have it cut straight across and then it just sharp angles down like I originally had it. It's all up to you. And the bigger the shirt, the better. Unfortunately, the footage from this look was lost to technology, so unfortunately I just have a few pics here and there, a few pics of it, and unfortunately you don't get to see the backside of it where it tapers down like a little coattail, which is really cute. But I do love this look paired with a high-waisted jean skirt or a high-waisted legging. I think it's gonna be really cute come the fall. And I also created these little rose tie collar clips as a nice little accessory, since this one didn't have cuffs. So look number 3 is this peachy salmon man's button up, and it also has a large over exaggerated cuffs. This one I can barely button up at all unless I bring it up over my butt, and yeah, I was unhappy about that. I knew that wasn't going to work. So after it buttoned up as far as I could go, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be a little bit more adventurous with this one. I am going to trace out where I want to cut out the shoulders for that cutout shoulder look. I want to have that cold shoulder look that's real popular and trendy now in almost every women's wear. So now I'm just laying out the shirt flat, and I'm going to use again my French curve tool, my French curve ruler, and taking my invisible ink pen, I'm just going to carefully, not carefully, go over the marking I made, make it a little bit more fine and nice looking. I go a little at a time, which is why you can see where the difference between the orange chalk versus the blue ink. I want to gradually cut into the shoulder piece. I don't want to cut all too much at one time in case I don't like it, and I can save it. So take your time when you're cutting something, stylists. Always cut less and you can always take away more. Again, take your time when you're cutting out something. You want to go slow and just take away from it bit by bit. So once I have that cut out, I'm going to use that piece that I cut out, and I'm going to use that, line it up with the second shoulder area, and I'm going to pin that together so that it's easier for me to cut around that shape. So I have the same shape on both sides. And again, I tried this shirt on a few times once I cut out the shoulders just to see how I like it, and I do go back and I cut a little bit more, making it a little bit deeper. Now I am going to see how exactly I want to crop the bottom of this shirt. I don't want to do what I did with the teal green one. I am just going to cut it so where it slightly tapers off in the back, not so much of a dramatic drop, because I wanted to crop in the front straight, and then on the sides I'm going to just have it a few inches longer so that I can cover my butt area. And I know you see me here marking it off kind of exaggerated curve, but I do go back after trying it on and cut that away. Once I have cut everything and tried it on and see how I like it, see how it looks all together, I am going to do a simple roll and tuck hem along the shoulder, the cutout shoulder details, as well as the bottom hem of the shirt. And I'm going to sew as close to the edge as possible so I have a nice clean look, especially because I'm dealing with another color thread that's different from the color of the shirt. A stay stitch all along the back of the shirt, and once I'm done with that, I am simply just going to trim away all of the excess, and then I'm going to do additional hem. I'm going to tuck and roll it again to have a nice clean finished look, and so that I don't have any fraying or anything. These were all some good quality shirts. I can't remember specifically what brands they were, but they were good quality material. Next, I'm going to show you how I made these beautiful brass cufflinks. So I created these little brass cufflinks to go with the shirt. I thought that color combination was really beautiful and bring out the warm undertones. So I have these little brass buttons that I've had from my Mad Hatter costume, and I'm going to take two jump rings, and I'm going to again attach it to the bottom button. So I'm going to take 2 buttons, 2 jump rings, take 1 jump ring, attach it to the button, and then attach another jump ring to the first jump ring, and then attach that to the second button. So you're going to have 1 large button, you're going to have 2 large buttons and 2 smaller buttons, and there you go, guys. You have yourself a pair of cufflinks. So here's the finished look. I absolutely love this one. I don't know if this one or the blue one is my favorite. I love the cutout shoulder detail. This is going to be such a big hit in the fall. I can dress this up, dress this down. I love the fact of throwing on a statement necklace underneath the collar, and my highlight is beaming. Excuse me. I love the idea of throwing on a statement necklace with it, just to give it some kind of pop and color right there in the center. Do you guys like this look? Did you like this video? I know it was something different, something new. It wasn't a complete all right out DIY, but it wasn't a complete all right out lookbook or style book. Let me guys know in the bottom box below, the comment box below, did you like this video? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. I love to hear from you guys. Look out, Halloween is coming around the corner, and I'm going to start getting things together. I finally decided the 3 costume looks I'm going to do, and it's going to be a surprise. You might get a little sneak peek here and there on my social media, but other than that, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and always remember to love yourself fully. Until next time.
She's fancy. Why are we dreaming this dream? But she's fancy. I was like, this is nice. 'Cause that's what's up.
Okay.
Alright, that's going on the video.
Alright, let's get footage.
We are getting footage.
I mean, photos.